Yo, what's up YouTube? This your boy Red23 underscore the boss here. Back in another video on NBA 2K26. In the last video, we was going against Chicago Bulls. So we ended up pulling out the victory against the Chicago Bulls though. Beat them and won the game though. And plus I had played with a good team though. So my good team was throwing good assists, making good shots and stuff like that. And we ended up pulling out the victory though. And yesterday I watched the Super Bowl when they were playing against when the Seahawks playing New England though. I was glad that the Seahawks beat New England in Super Bowl 60 last night though. It was like the score was like 29-13 though. But it was a good game though. But yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give this video a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that smash button to every video that I upload on YouTube though, so I can build my gaming channel Red23 underscore the ball. So basically, the next video I upload for NBA 2K26, I won't be doing no commentary though. I might say a few words, but I ain't gonna say nothing though. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and comment. And let's go ahead and get into this video. So today we will be going against the Phoenix Suns in the championship game.
Top forward. Can you factor that in? We can, but how would you wash that duck? I'm gonna let Jimmy Butler rest up for a little bit before I put him in the game.
everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Phoenix Suns. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Devin Booker.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Brooks. Devin Booker out there with Allen. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Williams at center. And for Golden State, up front, it'll be Green in post. MP out there with Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were 2 of the best in the West.
Yeah, these teams have been outstanding in the Cup. They're playing with confidence. 2 of my favorites to win this thing, so something has to give.
Curry passes to MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Now, here's MP. Screen by MP. Stolen by Brooks. Down low. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's MP. Moody finds Curry from the arc. And MP with the basket on the assist by Curry. Jemison's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors. Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Here's Booker, following the basket by MP. A drive by Booker. Yep, that one goes. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
Few use their body better than Booker. Such a great athlete. He can absorb anything.
Outside for Curry. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Allen for the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Curry passes to MP. The 3.
Oh, shit.
Phoenix grabs the miss.
My bad, I
Last
messed
time
the
they
wrong
lost to
button.
the Warriors.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Now here's Booker. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Brooks. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here is Brooks. Following the basket by MP. Pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Booker. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Booker's got 7 points. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. You know, players look for key moments in a game, RJ, and Grayson Allen seems to have an knack for finding them.
He sure does. When I think about Allen, I see him hitting in late clock situations or solidifying a run or a comeback. When it matters most, he is ready.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Here's Jackson Davis is checked in for Quentin Post. Horford comes in for Draymond Green. On the heel, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. And here is Allen. Following the three-pointer by MP. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Now, here's MP. He's got 13. Hield with the bucket.
This is what Hield does. Exceptional at spacing the court with his three-point shooting.
Fires from the line. Williams can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Podziemski. The 3 from MP. And the Warriors, another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker against MP. Allen passes to Booker. The 19-footer is on the money. Booker's got 9 points.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Outside, Horford takes a 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. You've got Nick Richards. Dunn is out there with Goodwin. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. Here's Gillespie. 17 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Curry looking it over. Floats it up for MP. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. MP is number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
And the Warriors with some changes. Quinton Post is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Draymond Green comes in for Al Horford. Moody's subbed in for Buddy Hield. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He picked up 38 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And here's Booker after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And here comes the break. MP going in strong. Post finds MP. Phoenix grabs the miss, coming off that win against Minnesota.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. And the Warriors miss again.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Brooks for three. And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And sometimes...
Soaring in, it's MP. What a finish.
What did he just do? MP showing some
Dumping on your
insane
knee,
athleticism.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view.
Dunk on these niggas, man. Let's see this instant replay, man. I gotta see this replay. Shit, this is beautiful right here. This is beautiful right here. Hold on. This is beautiful.
Suns trail by 3. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. MP really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Phoenix. 2 spots down.
And I think with Phoenix, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
You know, Richard, while he's still one of the elite scorers in the game, Devin Booker missed All-Star selection in 2025.
Yeah, it can get very tough when it gets to that All-Star selection. No one questions his number or his talent. It was more about the win-loss record.
Now here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
MP with a terrific finish on the alley-oop.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 1. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Booker's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns. MP kicks to Green, and here's MP for 3. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nobody near Allen. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A nice shot by MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So it's Phoenix now. It's a one-point game. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Moody in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
MP outside. As out of bounds, the Warriors able to retain possession here. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Suns 5th.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shoots. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by MP. Jemison's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Suns trailing. Pass to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Brooks. The rebound by Post. Warriors shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now here's Booker. 1 point in the game. Shoots the 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. MP passes to Green. Now Curry fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jemison's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Booker. Out to Brooks, looking to end the run. Connects from three-point range. Brooks has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Moody. MP outside. Hield outside. Outside, Horford. To the middle. Here's Jemison. And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Williams, a screen on Curry. Inside. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Williams.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
A 3 from MP. MP drills the 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Booker against Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And Booker kicks to Allen. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. MP outside. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Suns keep it alive. O'Neal outside. Allen for the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some...
Have mercy.
Wow. Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Suns trail by 5. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. MP really making a difference here.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple.
Some changes. Mark Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. And it's Booker in for Grayson Allen. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Good on the shot. Moody's got 5 points now this quarter.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Dunn. He's out there with Goodwin. Williams is out there with Booker. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors leading by 5. MP up top. MP finishes inside.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
The drive by Booker and stolen by MP. They push it up 4 on 3. And the dunk by MP.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Goodwin feeling it out. Now Booker. 16-footer drops in.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Now MP. And stolen by Dunn. Booker with it. Now defended by MP. Devin Booker soaring in.
Going to work. Booker knows they need points, and it's up to him to deliver.
MP outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. The 3 goes down.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Green is checked in for the Warriors. And the Suns making a change here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
And Allie, thanks so much.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Suns trail by 8. 1:36 left here in the 4th quarter. Booker fires. 16-footer drops in.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
outside Kerr. Here's MP. Stolen by
God
Brooks.
damn. Brooks just jumped. What is football?
Outside O'Neal. Now Williams. Now O'Neal. It's stolen by Green. Now MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the
Got
emphatic
dunked on.
stuff.
Dude, that just got dunked on. Devin Brooks. Brooks just got dunked on.
Yeah, once he poked it away.
Dylan Brooks. He just got dunked on.
You knew what was on his mind.
Williams, a screen on Kerr. Booker, a three-pointer. Good.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Podziemski, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And they double up MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. So that's touched by MP.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Here's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 5. Now Williams. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was not.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The glass.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
All eyes on MP.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Booker sinks the big jumper.
When they need points, they do everything possible to get Booker his touches.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Brooks, it's good!
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Incredible display of shot making and clutch play, MP. As you reach the half-century mark in a win, you look like you are not going to be denied. Is there any extra motivation for you in this one?
My motivation evolves with every game. I didn't come to the arena thinking 50 or bust tonight. I just started getting good looks and cashing them in. And that left my teammates free to focus on other stuff, winning plays, crashing the boards. That's what I'm happiest about. We just want to win, and we did that tonight.
Congratulations again, MP.
Hey, I appreciate you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long, everyone.
That was a good-ass game right there. Yep, that was a good-ass game against the Phoenix Suns, though. I gave them credit, though, because they had some good shooters, though. They had Dylan Brooks. He could shoot good. Devin Booker was just hitting them threes left and right. But, yeah, man, they had some good shooters on the Suns, though. So it was just me, Curry, and Mike Mosley. So, yeah, it was like a close game. We put out 74-71. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.